13 July 2021 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, Shiv Baba doesn't expect his children to serve him when he grows old. He never becomes old. Only the Father is the altruistic server. Question: how is Shiv Baba, the innocent Lord, the biggest customer of all of the children? Answer: Baba says, I am such an innocent customer that I buy all your old things you have, and in return I give you everything new. You see, Baba, this body, mind, and wealth are all yours. In return, you receive a beautiful body and limitless wealth. Song: no one is unique like the innocent Lord. Om Shanti. They sing this song on the path of devotion. The Father tells you the meaning of all the songs that belong to the path of devotion. Your children also understand who is called the innocent Lord. Deities cannot be called the innocent Lord. It is remembered that Sudama gave 2 handfuls of rice and received a palace in return. But for how long? For 21 births. You children understand that the Father truly does come and gives the people of Bharat palaces studded with the diamonds and jewels. In return for what? Children say, Baba, this body, mind, and wealth are all yours. All of this was given by you. When someone has a child, they say that God gave that child. They even say that God gave them wealth. Who says thus? Souls. God, that is the Father, gave it. The Father says, you have to give everything to Baba at this time. In return, I will transfer you into a beautiful body and give you limitless wealth. However, whom does he give that to? He definitely gives it to you children. You received wealth for temporary periods from your physical fathers. The unlimited Father gives us the unlimited inheritance. The Father explains there is the difference of day and night between devotion and knowledge. On the path of devotion, you receive everything for a temporary period. When you have wealth, you are happy. However, people without money experience so much sorrow. Your children know that Baba gives you limitless wealth, and this is why you experience happiness. There is no lack of happiness in the land of happiness. They all have their own kingdom that is called the pure household ashram. The Father is so innocent. Just see what he takes from you and what he gives you in return. The Father is such a good customer. A father is the customer of his children anyway. As soon as a child is born, all his property belongs to him. Other customers are limited, whereas that one is the unlimited innocent Lord. He is the customer of the unlimited children. The Father says, I have come from the supreme abode. I take everything old you have and give you everything new in the new world. This is why he is called the bestower. There is no other bestower like that one. He does altruistic service. The Father says, I am altruistic. I don't have any expectations. I don't say that it is the duty of your children to look after your old father because I have looked after you. No, it is a rule that the children have to look after their father when he grows old. This father never grows old. He is always young. The soul never grows old. You know that a physical father hopes his children will serve him when he grows old. Although he gives everything to his children, he still takes service from them. Shiv Baba says, I am beyond the effect of experiencing anything, means abhokta. I never ate anything. I just come to give knowledge to you children. The Supreme Spirit sits here and explains to spirits. It is the Spirit who listens and does everything. The Spirit carries the sanskars and on the basis of them he receives a body. Human beings here have many opinions. Some say each spirit means soul, is God and is immune to the effect of action. They also say souls are immune to the effect of action. If souls are immune, why do they say sinful soul and charitable soul? If souls are immune, it should be sinful body and charitable body. You now know that the spiritual father of souls is teaching you spirits through this body. They invoke souls. They say, the soul of my father came here and tested this. It is souls who test everything. The father does not say this. He is beyond experiencing anything. Means abhokta. When a soul comes, it is the Brahmin priest who is fed. The soul has to enter someone. To feed a Brahmin priest is a common thing in Bharat. They invoke a soul and then ask him many things. Some of the reply they received turn out to be correct. To feed departed soul is also fixed in the drama. You shouldn't be surprised about this. The father tells you the secrets of the drama in a nutshell. He cannot give a detailed explanation of the drama. It would take years to explain about each one individually. Your children receive such easy teachings. It is sung, "Oh, purifier, come, come and purify us." His name is the purifier. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar cannot be called the purifier. Only the Father is called the purifier and the liberator. He is also called the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. He is incorporeal. Go and see the Shiv temples and you will see an oval image there. He definitely existed in the living form, which is why he is worshipped. The deities also existed in the living form and this is why they are praised. Nehru existed in the living form and this is why people keep a photograph of him and praise him. When someone has done something good in his lifetime, people create a statue of that one and praise him. Only pure ones are worshipped. No human beings should be worshipped. They shouldn't be worshipped because they are born out of vice. Deities are worshipped because they are constantly pure. You know that the Father came and has now come again at the confluence age to establish heaven. Later, the kingdom of Ravan will begin in the copper age. When the kingdom of Ravan begins, they soon built a temple to Shiv. He is now telling you this knowledge in the living form. He is the truth and the sentient being. People sing his praise. The incorporeal one requires a body. The Father comes and makes the world into heaven. You make effort in order to rule in that heaven. You are becoming residents of heaven. The incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the ocean of knowledge. But how does he give knowledge to you? He says, I entered this body, for this is my part in the drama. I take the support of matter. I enter this one, who was number one and is now at the end of the last of his many births, and I name him Brahma. At first, when all of you were in the bhatti, means furnace, many were given names. However, many left. So, what was the benefit of giving them names? If you were to hear those names, you would be amazed. So many entertaining names were given, all at one time. The trance messengers used to bring names. You should definitely keep that list. When sannyasis take up renunciation, their names are changed. They leave their homes and families. You don't leave your homes. You come and belong to Brahma, and you belong to Shiv anyway. You see, Bab Dada, it doesn't happen like this for sannyasis. Though they change their names, they don't find Bab Dada. They just meet a guru. Hatha yogis are limited renunciates, whereas Raj yogis are unlimited renunciates. Therefore, there is the difference of day and night. It is remembered, knowledge, devotion, and disinterest. They too have disinterest, but they have disinterest in their homes and families, whereas you have disinterest in the whole world. They don't understand that the world changes. You have unlimited disinterest. This world has to end. The new world is being created for you. You have to go there, but you cannot go there without becoming pure. It touches your hearts that there truly was the kingdom of deities in the new world. The Father is now establishing that you know you will become charitable souls by remembering Shiv Baba. This is very easy, but you forget to remember him. The systems and customs of the path of devotion are completely separate. No one can return home. Everyone definitely has to take rebirth. There is only one time to return home. To say that so and so attain eternal liberation is a lie. The Father says no soul can return home in the middle of the play. Otherwise, the whole play would be ruined. Everyone definitely has to go through the stages of Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. So many people come here to attain eternal liberation, but it is explained to them that there is no such thing as eternal liberation. This drama is eternally predestined. It can never be changed. When a fly passes by here, it will pass by here in the same way in 5000 years' time. You know how innocent Baba is. The purified Father comes from his supreme abode to play a part. He explains how this drama is created and who the main ones in it are. They have a directory of those who are the wealthiest in all the world, and they have the names listed number wise. You know who the wealthiest of all are. They say it is America, but you know that the wealthiest of all are Lakshmi and Narayan when they are in heaven. You are making effort to become the wealthiest of all in the future. This is a race. Would there be anyone as wealthy as Lakshmi and Narayan? They have even created the story of Aladdin's magic lamp. When he clapped, the treasures of Kuber emerged. They have created many varieties of such a place. It is now in your intellects that you will leave those bodies and go to heaven. You will receive limitless treasures. The Father says, when you remember me, Maya will run away from you completely. When you don't remember the Father, Maya harasses you. You say, Baba, many storms of Maya come to me. Acha, remember the Father with a lot of love and the storms will fly away. They have just created place, but there is nothing like that. Everything the Father tells you, it's so easy. Simply remember the Father and the alloy in you will be removed. He doesn't give you any other difficulty. Pure souls who were real gold have now become false and will become real again into the fire of remembrance. Gold cannot be purified without it being put in fire. This is called the fire of yoga. This is a matter of remembrance. Those people teach many different types of Hatha yoga. The Father tells you, remember me while walking and moving around. For how long could you sit in particular pose and remember me? You have to stay in remembrance while moving around and doing everything. Even if you are ill, you can lie down here and remember Baba. Remember Shiv Baba and spin the cycle. That's all. They have then written that the person should be on the banks of the river Ganges with nectar on his lips. On the banks of the river Ganges, you will only find the water of the Ganges, and this is why people go and stay at Haridwar. The father says you can stay anywhere. Even if you are ill, just remember the father. Life should leave the body while you are spinning the discus of self realization. Practice this. There is the difference of day and night between the things of the path of knowledge and the things of the path of devotion. You became the masters of heaven by having remembrance of the Father. Soldiers are told those who die on the battlefield will go to heaven. In fact, this is the battle. They have shown the armies of the Kauravas and the Pandavas. There was the Mahabharat war. But what happened then? No result has been shown. They are in total darkness and don't understand anything. This is why it is called the darkness of ignorance. The Father has come to bring light. He is called the ocean of knowledge, the knowledgeful one. You have now received all the knowledge. That is the incorporeal world where all you souls reside. It is also called Brahmand. People create the sacrificial fire of Rudra here. It is because you bring benefit to many that you souls are also worshipped with the Father. You serve spiritually with the Father, Bharat in particular, and the world in general. This is why you children are also worshipped with the Father. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, in order to chase away the storms of Maya, remember the Father with a lot of love. Make the soul into real gold with the fire of yoga. Second point, become an unlimited renunciate and forget this old world. The world is changing and you have to go to the new world. Therefore, renounce this old world. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of solutions by revising points of knowledge each day and become an emperor of the land without sorrow. Explanation. Each day, revise the points of knowledge that are in your diary or in your intellect and experience them, and you will easily be able to find a solution to any type of problem. Never waste your time in trying to break the rock of problems with the hammer of vast thoughts. Take a high jump over them with the awareness of the word drama and move forward. Those old sanskars will then become your servants, but first become an emperor and be seated on the hard throne. Slogan. To give regard and respect to each one is to receive regard and respect. Om Shanti